Hello and welcome to December's calendar video for the Staffordshire Moorlands Calendar 2024. Sounds a bit weird saying that because it's only January 2023, but I'm here at Deep Hay and I think I've captured the image that will make a cracking picture for December 2024. It's absolutely gorgeous here. I'll take you for a stroll around Deep Hay in a little bit, but it's just gorgeous. I'll flip the camera around and then you can see it a bit better. Right, that's so much better, especially without me in the picture. The snow you can see falling is coming off the trees. It's melting like really quickly, so I'll have to get a move on if I want to get any more pictures. But I've taken a couple of sets of shots, and I think one of them will certainly make it into the calendar for December next year. Don't know which one yet. I won't know until I've got them on the computer. And this could all be a waste of time because none of them could make it. But we'll see. It's a bloody gorgeous day. Excuse the language. So I'm very confident something will come out of it. Right. For those of you that don't know, Deep Hay is a country park just outside of Leek, just outside of Denford actually. Absolutely beautiful. Number of walks along and around the pools. It's very, very pretty any time of the year. Dogs have to be on leads, which is unfortunate with our dogs, but it is a lovely spot. As you can see, my earliest memory of Deep Hay, I'd be about 15, walking around here with my family. But yeah, so this is Deep Hay in the winter. It's beautiful. I can't remember ever seeing it looking so pretty in the winter. I hope this video is doing them justice. I've seen a few people about, which is par for the course I think these days. I think ever since COVID we've had more people realising that there's something outside in the UK. So all the lonely familiar spots for me are now funny chaps. And I suppose I'm not making it any better by advertising these places and showing people where to go and how pretty they are. It's horrible really, you don't want to call them. It's muddy, steep steps, vicious animals. That's getting a bit too far. No, it's gorgeous. But there are steep steps and it is muddy. I'm not getting a video walking up these steps. I need my breath. But I think I'm going to stroll around a little bit, maybe just go around one pool and then head home because I'm getting rather peckish. Well, I made it across the river. You can probably still hear it thundering away behind me, just over there. A little bit of an interesting crossing. Wasn't too bad, the handrail was freezing. So I'm on a very short circuit today. So back along here, maybe have a nip up the other side of this lake to the right, and then walk back down the lake that's hiding away to the left and back to the car park. it is a lovely spot for a walk. And the side I'm going to now, which is easily accessible from the car park, is very level. I think it's probably accessible to nearly anybody, which I think a lot of our countryside should be. There's quite a few walks around the Peak District and things that are following rivers that with a little bit of effort could be made accessible to wheelchairs and things with not too much cost. And I think this is one that would be accessible. You certainly be able to get around that side of the lake. The other side is very steep and narrow and muddy paths, but you get the views from this side. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take some more pictures. I think this light is just getting better and better. Well, I've been photographing at Deep Hay for probably 30 years. So I visited hundreds and hundreds of times. Probably in the region of 600, maybe. All different times of the year. Winter, summer. My main draw when I first started here was foxes. My mum came back and said she'd seen some fox cubs and where to see them, and I then spent a good chunk of the next couple of years, when I got the time, photographing foxes and fox cubs. It became a bit of a passion for me, and this was my favourite spot for it. The only time I'd come in the winter was when there was some snow on the ground, so I could follow the fox tracks and find out where they were setting up their abode for the following spring, which is the easiest way of tracking foxes. Elusive little sods. But having said all of that, I think this is the prettiest I have seen it in 30 years. And you lucky people get to share it. Hell of a lot of snow falling off these trees now though. I'm getting soaked. Oh, look at this. Sunlight, blue skies, snow. Just me. I've seen one or two people, or maybe the same person twice. So, I feel very fortunate again. Anyway, I think there's another little spot up there I might get a few photos from. So swap the phone for the camera and do some more. So we're heading out of Deep Hay on the footpath by the top of the second pool, and this one goes into the wild heading towards Cheddleton. And it's the one where they warn you at the start that you need stout footwear and it could be muddy, and you do need stout footwear and it can be muddy. Not today. This is lovely. But, yeah. Isn't this nice? So, I'm photographing for the calendar 2024. Probably December. Might make January, but it's probably December's picture. Which is weird, because I've only just finished 2023's calendar. But you have to grab the snow when you get it. So effectively, the day's work I'm putting in today, I probably won't actually get paid for until January 2025, when I start to collect the money in for the calendar from the outlets that sell it. So a long time waiting for a payday for just a day's work. But I don't mind. finger over the lens. Rookie error, sorry. Look at this, isn't it pretty? Lovely. Right, I'll carry on. Well, on my way home after what I hope has been a successful day photographing. As you can see, all the snow is starting to melt like mad, and the sky's got a lovely shade of blue. It's still very pretty, it's not even that cold. I've unzipped my jacket and taken my hat off. It's quite pleasant. I've been out for about, probably coming up for 5 hours now, so I am a little bit peckish, but it's still beautiful. I've just been informed that my breakfast meeting at 6:30 tomorrow morning, which is down at Rudyard Lake, has been moved to Zoom because they don't think the road to the lake will be clear. And having walked up the road just past the holly bush and seen a truck stuck there, I think they are probably right on that one. The roads themselves are absolutely lethal. But photography's been good, and that's the important thing. And I think after well over 10,000 steps, I've earned something nice for my lunch. I'll just keep the video running because we're just coming to the open bit, and I'll let you have a look at over the valley. Just in there, in the tree line, is the railway track I walked down earlier this morning. So I've come full circle. Isn't that lovely? Well, that's the videos done for another year. The calendar for next year is out on sale at the moment, and I still have a very small number left on the website, and it's also available from the post offices in Leek and Ipstons, Picture Book in Leek, the tea rooms at Hume End, and the Schoolhouse tea rooms in Cheddleton. I hope you have a wonderful December and a cracking Christmas and New Year, and I will see you again for January's video. Bye bye.